Hello guys, welcome back to the Real Experience Room. So today I'll be doing a solo episode and I want to talk about something that we really or people don't really talk about, and it's really been killing a lot of young people, young persons, and sometimes most people don't know how to say it because they have no voice, right? So if you're just coming on this page for the first time, I want you to click that follow button, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. So what are we talking about today is I basically don't talk about things that happen online because it's none of my business, but this one caught my attention. So I think it's a couple of weeks back or a couple of days. I was scrolling on my TikTok and I found this video that says justice for this little girl that was actually molested by a father and his son, and she actually died. So it's not just only this girl, but I just want to pass this information to the higher ranks out there that people go through these things. And there are some places that they just feel like this thing is just normal. Sometimes we say that our children are missing. Most of them are not missing. Most of them are not killed. Some of them are alive. But they are actually alive and they are dead. What do I mean by that? There's some persons that are actually been taken out of this, not just this country, or have been taken out to places that they don't even know the whereabouts of their parents. And these things happen, and the Nigerian government or the people that have higher powers just sit and feel like it's none of the business. And the most funny thing in this country is whenever something happens, something serious really happens, we don't really pay close attention to it. All we do is cruise. Child abuse or molestation is way alarming than drugs. You taking drugs is like when you take drugs, you have your life is just wasted. You have a possibility of surviving till a certain age and then you die. You just have kidney failures and all of that, and then that is it. But when a child is being molested, it's not just killing that child, but it's like taking the soul out of that child, because it's a trauma that lives with that child till he or she grows. Most times we have victims out there that they really want to speak. And you know the funny part is when these things happen in some places, people embrace them. People take them as norms and they just leave. You hear stories of fathers sleeping with their child. You hear stories of um, brothers sleeping with their sisters, not because they want to do it, but abused. It's really crazy, and no one is talking about it. And you hear people, there are some persons that are actually outside this country, and some persons find this joyful and take it like it's a business. So they feel like if you can be able to sell one girl child out there, you can be able to make money. That's really crazy. Really, really crazy. I know a couple of persons that are outside this country. And I'm mentioning this because I want the Nigerian government and whoever that watches this that has higher power to reach out to them, because they're focusing on the things that are not important. We have our girl children, the girl child, the male, the female. Some of them are suffering in all these Islamic countries. We say Nigeria is the giant of Africa, but the children of the giant of Africa are actually suffering a lot. I know of someone that is actually in a country here in Africa that is called Libya. And the Nigerian government is not even doing anything, because I feel this Libya thing is actually, I don't know, but it's actually way alarming. All I'm just saying is I'm calling out to the Nigerian government to reach out to the Libyan government and send all Nigerian citizens that are there back. Some of these girls have died. Some of them take their own lives. Some of them are just 11, 12. We hear cases of our children have been kidnapped at the age of 13. And some of them are not used for money rituals. Some of them are not killed. They're alive. And they're taken to other countries. These girls are way young, that are supposed to have real life food. And then they're being molested, used as sex toys. And I know that some of these higher authorities or some of these big people in power actually find joy in doing this. Some of them are even part of it. And then they're actually just focusing on internet fraudsters or young boys that are trying to struggle for their lives. Sometimes the government always tends to shift our mindset, making them feel like they are the best people and making it feel like we are our own problems. So this case of this young girl that was molested and she died is not just something that is new. It is happening. It keeps happening. I'm not a human rights activist, but I'm just lending a voice. And I'm saying this, that the Nigerian government should reach out to the Libyan government, since we are the giant of Africa. And they should deport all people, everyone, every Nigerian citizen, both young, old. They should deport them back, because they're killing people, innocent people. I've heard of stories where they just kill Nigerians in that country like they mean nothing. I've heard a story, a life experience where someone shared to me also. So please, this whole justice for that little girl and shouting her name, and it's not just only for the girls, even the boys. I would have shared my own story. If I was not brave enough, I wouldn't be talking, because I was actually a victim some time ago. But people don't really see these things. Sometimes our own children will walk up to us and tell us that, Mom, Dad, this person did this to me. And sometimes we don't even tend to take actions. Sometimes even the parents offer their children for this rubbish. So please, this video is just to pass an information. It's not to abuse anyone, but I'm just saying what I feel. That the children of the giant of Africa deserves better. I think there should be some certain laws that are put in place. People get out of this country illegally, and no one is even saying anything about it. There's actually a story that I'm actually on. She's been there for over years, and she's been pleading to get back here. Her life is actually at stake. I reached out to a couple of persons that I can, but I got no response yet. I understand they have their own problems, they have their own daily activities they're doing. But please, if this video comes across you, keep sharing it. If you want to start solving a problem, you have to go to the root, not cutting the branches. You can cut the branches, but if the root is not uprooted, it will never stop. I know that child trafficking has been in existence in years, but if we can't stop it, we can minimize it. Girl child is going through crazy things, even the boys. So please, the president of Nigeria, whoever, the ministers and all of that, our children in Libya are going through hell. And I know that most of you know these things. Most of these people, it's their business. Human trafficking is their business, is their own way of making money. But one thing I want to tell you is put yourself that if I am the one that owns this child, how would I feel? Remember, even the Bible says, the golden rule, it says, do to others what you would want them to do to you. I'm not here to criticize anyone, but I'm just here to let us know that our children are suffering out there. And a piece of advice to the parents also. If you know that you're not ready to father a child, don't give birth. Or if you know that you're not ready to be a mother, don't give birth. It's actually better to don't let that child come into existence than bring that child into existence and try to kill that child. I have my reasons why I'm saying this. I've been in places whereby you see this person that act up all nice. They say, this nice brother, and then you send your child, your girl child to the house of that person, go there to go. What are you doing? Everyone is not the same, I know. But the devil is the same. Because at the end of the day, they will tell you it's the devil's handwork. So please, this child trafficking can be minimized if it can't be stopped. And please share this video until the higher authorities see it, until the president sees it. Our children in Libya needs to return. There is no good job there. They're not doing anything. They're using them for prostitution, nothing. Some of these girls have literally killed themselves. They've died with their dreams, with visions. Some of them, they will come out from there and then they can't even think of anything because they start living with the trauma. Please, if we can't stop it, we can't minimize it.